Yo YouTube, what are you saying? Sluggy Beats here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beat like this.
Yo, it's the badboychillercrew. On tight S-Dog on this one. I can't swing.
Or like this. Now the beat I'm going to be showing you how to make is a badboychillercrew type beat. If you're maybe not from the UK and don't know who badboychillercrew are, they're basically like an MC house group who've really blown up over the past year, and I've noticed there's not really any content out there showing you how to make a badboychillercrew type beat, so here I'm bringing it to you today. Now without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now the first things first is the BPM for badboychillercrew type beats is quite fast, usually around 125 or 130. Today I'm feeling a bit faster, and I've noticed these beats getting faster and faster as time goes on. So I've been making a lot of them at 130. So yeah, we're going to go with 130 today. One very essential thing is you need a good organ bassline type sound. Now I'm going to show you the one that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using the Korg M1 VST. Now this is obviously a replica of the original synth, which is where this organ bassline sound comes from. So to get to the Organ 2 VST, you want to click Browse and then click on Organ like that, and then select the Organ 2 one. Now it's going to load up a preset that sounds like this. We just want this one sound called Organ 2. And it's going to sound like that. So yeah, that's the sound you want. If you listen to badboychillercrew, you'll recognize the sound. Now, maybe if you don't want to pay for that VST, then there is an option of getting this for Serum, which is a free preset that I found. I'll try and leave a link for it in the description if I can find it again, but I did get it a while ago. And you can hear it's got a similar sound, but it's not quite right. But I've still made beats with this sound because it's still a cool sound anyway. You can add like a reverb to it to make it sound similar to more similar, you know what I mean, just to make it sound a bit bigger. And yeah, you can play around with that sound to try and get it closer to the original, but like I say, the best one is obviously the original sound of where it came from. So next things next is I always love to use a vocal hook for these beats. It's very popular in these type beats, and you know, it's what the group use a lot. They use a vocal hook and then tend to have them rapping for the verses or whatever. Don't get me wrong, there is songs without the vocal hook, but for me, I just love having that like female vocal hook in the beat. So where I get all my vocal hooks from are Splice. I'll just play you a few examples of the type of thing that I would go for.
You gotta give me way more time, and it's like I miss you more each day, yeah.
Now for the actual organ bassline part, is you just want to keep it real simple, nothing too complicated.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah.
Right, so I'm quite liking this sort of vibe.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself.
So yeah, that's the sort of thing you want to go for, just really simple, just following the vibe of the vocals, like complementing the notes. So yeah, we're just going to record that in.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people that are good to me.
So yeah, that sounded
and it's
really
like
good.
I miss you.
Just nice and simple, nothing too complicated. Now when it comes to the drums, sound selection is everything in these types of beats. So you really want to make sure you get a good drum sample pack for these. And to be honest, a lot of this, when I'm making beats like this, it's mostly like loops and stuff like that, which work really well. So this one I would recommend, called MOGL Sounds, Boots and Cats on Splice. This is a good pack, but I'm not going to use this one. There's this other one I like. Yeah, this one, called Trademark Series by Mark Knight. I'm liking that. Let's throw that in there.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah.
So yeah, as you hear, that's already sounding great. Might try putting this in as well, see what that sounds like.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people.
So yeah, as you can see, like just 2 loops in there already is already making it such a vibe. Let's search kick. These beats with the kick, you always just want it on 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. That's what you always want with these beats.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating.
So as you can hear, the beat's already really coming together with just
and it's
that.
like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on.
And like literally I've only made like actually 1 part of the beat, it's all just loops, but that's just what these beats are like. And then yeah, I'm gonna throw, that's a cool effect. I always like to put cymbals and stuff at the beginning.
And it's like I miss you more each day.
Just sounding great. I was gonna add those in later, but I just heard that one, it sounds great. So that's another loop that I'm liking the sound of.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah.
So you just want to make sure it's bouncing and you're nodding your head to it like that. That's how you know it's a good one. Now the thing I'm listening for now is like what sounds aren't cutting through enough, and like I'm not getting enough of a clap. So I'm going to start layering the clap with another clap here.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah.
Now something you can definitely do is change up the rhythm.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah.
So we can have like a double clap here. If we have it there.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah.
And we can try another rhythm on this part too.
Yeah.
So this is a great little example of like little clap change ups you can do. It goes really well at the end of like the 4th bar or just every 2 bars, like so.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah.
Now I'm not really happy with the way that the kick's cutting through, so I'm going to add another kick in there just to give it a bit more oomph. I'm liking the sound of that. Like I say with this, you just want this on every beat.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. And it's like I miss you more each day.
So yeah, that's just got the beat a bit more booming.
I spend this life alienating myself from the people that are good to me.
Ooh, it's sounding good, it's sounding good, it's sounding a vibe, and all we've done is just throw a few loops together. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to start getting those effects in.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent.
Sorry, I always like to make the drop first, so the biggest part of the beat, and then we can take these elements, these key elements, and create our build up with that. Now I always like to have the vocal hook in the beginning, because like if you're selling these types of beats, like that vocal hook might be what makes that rapper buy the beat, because they might be like really liking that, because that's like almost a full song for them, and then they can sort of rap. Now you've got to decide which part they're going to rap on. Is the vocal hook going to be in the chorus, like the hook, or are you going to let them do the hook? Now for this, I'm feeling like this is pretty bouncy, and I think that'd sound great with some rapping on it, so I'm going to leave that like that, and I'm just going to have the vocal hook in the build up. Now what you want to start doing is then throwing stuff like risers in. I know this riser sounds great already, so we're going to have that there. Now we need some sort of snare build up. Let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for something like this. Let's throw that in, see what that's sounding like.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah.
This is exactly what we wanted. Right, this is bouncing, this is bouncing. Now it's just literally like a few little tricks that you might want to throw in. I always like to throw my hook in, not my hook. I always like to throw my tag in just before the drop. So then, you know, everyone's hearing it, and they know where to get their beats from. Now, one more thing I'm going to show you today is just like using an EQ filter to build this build up even more, this before the drop. Now, you want to add an EQ in a high shelf. This is how you do it in Logic. I'm sure there'll be tutorials out there for other DAWs. And all you want to do is just filter the highs out of the vocals from the start to the end. Let's listen to how that sounded. Yeah. And guys, this is literally it for the beat. Now for the like verses, just literally do a simplified version. So yeah, you just want to use a simplified version of what you have been doing. But for example, if you've laid the clap like I have, just have one of those claps in the verses, so then the choruses sound even bigger and even more bouncing. I'm just going to make a little structure now, show you what I do for the verses and then the build up again, how I bring that back in. So yeah, I hope you've learned from this video how to make a Bad Boy Chiller Crew type beat. As you can hear, it's really simple. Like, it's just throwing loops together, making it sound good, making sure your mix is on point and your sound selection, and that's what makes these beats good, really. It doesn't take a lot of skill to make them. So yeah, and honestly, there's not a lot of many people doing these type of beats, so they're a great one to bang up on YouTube and, you know, get some beat sales in. So that's everything from this tutorial. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like. Let me know if you've liked it in the comments. And yeah, here's the beat. Please enjoy.
And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people that I got to make. And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people that I got to make.
What you saying,
I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people that I got to make. And it's like I miss you more each day, yeah. I'm the one that sent you on your way, yeah. Well, it's been this life alienating myself from the people that I got to make.